We have to understand why we are doing this training. Why we are doing this training? Because to control our accidents. In this year, like I joined in March 2023. Since then, there are almost like 12 to 13 accidents. Some of them are moderate and some of them are minor. Luckily, we don't have any fatality here. That is good. But we don't know. Accidents we can see on eyes. Okay, this guy is injured. But we don't know when it will happen and what time it will happen to you. Okay, so this is why we are doing this training to how to control accidents. Okay, inside our plant. Why do we need to talk about safety awareness? See, as an adults, when we were child, we had so many, when we fall, we get up. But as an adult, we don't see injury very frequently. It doesn't happen to us all the time. Sometimes it happens, right? So when you are working in a plant, when you are working in rolling mill, you are all from different departments. You have some different tasks. So you need to understand the hazards. Okay, because sometimes what we do is, like I am working for 5 years, so I think I know everything. So that brings complexity inside me. You know, that will bring complexity inside me. Because of that, I cannot see hazards clearly. Because I think I know everything. I am expert in this field, so I know everything. Safety awareness. Telling employees to be careful is not enough. They need to know what behaviors to recognize and how to respond. Like if you are telling someone, you are supervisor and you are telling your workers how to behave, it's just not that I am telling you like I am taking a training right now. It's not like just if I just say and you understand everything. I have to make sure that you understand. And so it's supervisor responsibility to let his worker know the situations or hazards that he doesn't know. Maybe he is new in plant. Okay. What is actually a safety awareness? Safety awareness means having the right attitude and state of mind about safety, both for your own and your co-worker. The worker who is working with you will have to take responsibility of him also. You are responsible for your own safety, but you are responsible for the worker who is working with you also. Positive safety awareness is created by these factors. Attitude. Number one is attitude. What is your work attitude? How you are behaving with others. Number two is being responsible for your action. You have to accept sometimes that you are responsible for this. Like if I am operating pulpit, it is my responsibility to operate the mill, right? If I am operating finishing, it is my responsibility. If someone is getting affected because of that, I am responsible for that. So you have to take that responsibility. It's not just about you. If you are inside the pulpit, you are operating the pulpit, but one button can take another's life also. Anticipating problems or hazards. Like you have to know, like incident that happened January 27th. Mr. What is his name? Nihal.
January 27th.
December 27th. He fell in the what do you call
Roller table.
roller table. So 80% of the accidents are caused by human factor. You know, it's human mistakes, and only 20% of accidents are by the operations problem. So you'll have to anticipate what can happen. What is accident? Accident is something that we don't plan. it is unplanned event. If anyone, that is accident. If company's property is damaged, that is accident. If something happened but nobody is injured and company property is also not damaged, that means it is not an accident but it is called near miss. It has the potential to cause damage another time. It can happen another time and it can cause damage. Accidents, how accidents happen? Unsafe act, if someone is working unsafely, an unsafe condition, if the floor is not level, if there is not proper light, anything, unsafe condition could be anything. Positive safety awareness is created by these factors. Correcting problems immediately. Not like, oh, I know, let it be. Like, we call in India like jugaad. Jugaad is the biggest thing that big accident happens. Jugaad, sorry for that, boss. This is just a Hindi word I am using this in front of you. It's like jugaad, what can we say in English? Temporary. Temporary we use to avoid, just to continue our operation. We are doing temporary, we are just doing temporary things just to continue our operations. But we know it is not safe. That is called. Hazards vary by job. Everyone have different type of work. Workplace and from basic injury patterns remain constant. Lack of knowledge about hazards or procedure is rarely a factor. Knowledge we have, everyone have knowledge, I think. Everyone who is working here, they have knowledge. Everyone knows the procedure also. But still accident happens. Why? Because of human error. One of the most important tools we have to support a safe work environment and work practice is awareness and common sense. Awareness, I told you what is awareness. Awareness of the